photography is hard. In order to improve your photographs, you need to evaluate them honestly and critically. What does that mean? You need to start judging every aspect and element of your images to determine what's working and what's not. You need to be your own toughest critic to improve. I'm not kidding. You can never be satisfied. You have to be brutally harsh on yourself. No one is ever going to care more about your photographs than you do. It is essential that you learn this. You have to be harsh on yourself. You have to be critical. I promise. This is really worth remembering. You know, the people who can't see that their work is lacking will never get any better. Nothing changes human beings faster than being a little uncomfortable. If you want your photography to improve, then get uncomfortable with the level you're at now. If you make yourself uncomfortable enough mentally, you're going to want to move to comfort, and that's going to force yourself to do a better job. It is that simple. Now here's another secret from behind the scenes at National Geographic, and this might help you if you think you aren't getting good pictures. Less than 1/10% of what I shoot makes it into a published story. I mention this because it's easy to get bummed out when you're reviewing your photos. None of them are going to look better, or good enough to you at least. You wouldn't believe the garbage that I've shot over the years, or that I still shoot. On assignment for the Geographic, I shoot junk daily, and my editors could tell you. They could verify that. Do I let it beat me down? Sometimes I get a little discouraged, but I pop right back up. I have to. My job's on the line. I'm only as good as my last story. If I didn't do my job well, somebody else would. There's a line around the block to work for National Geographic. So what do? I pull myself back up again and I start shooting again. Besides, I know, and you should too, that every bad image you look at and evaluate will improve your work if you're honest about your evaluation. If you shoot 100 pictures and come out with one that's outstanding, you should celebrate that as a success. I, as a National Geographic photographer, may only get 1 out of 1,000 that I'm pleased with. 1 out of 1,000 or even less. Man. So here's your assignment for